Hi everybody, Andy here with etrailer.com. Let's take a look together at these Diode Dynamics SS3 Pro LED driving pod lights. Now these 3-inch LED driving pod lights are going to act as an auxiliary high beam and increase your visibility to keep you safe. As you can see, I have this light connected to my power source, and what I have on currently is one of my favorite features of these lights. It's the backlight feature, and as you can see, these lights have an amber backlight feature, so that backlight's going to be great, giving you a stylish touch on your vehicle or giving you more visibility when you're not using the main beam. So as you can see, I went ahead and shut my studio lights off and went back for a wide view there just so you can see what this light is going to look like in low light or dark conditions. And let me go ahead and activate that main beam for you, and you can see the difference. So we have our backlight, and then we have our main beam, and then I'm going to go ahead and shine that beam on the wall behind me just to give you a better look at that beam pattern. So that driving beam pattern is going to give you enough width to light up a standard road or trail. And this light has a color temperature of 6,000 Kelvin, so that cool white color is going to match most of your factory lights. It's a crisp color, so it's going to really increase your visibility. These lights have a raw lumen rating of 5,796 lumens and a measured lumen rating of 3,000 lumens. And I turned my studio lights back on, and I just wanted to shine that beam once again on the wall behind me. So even with my bright studio lights on, you can see just how bright this light is. Now going back in for a close-up view, I wanted to mention that the peak beam intensity is 66,500 candela. Now, in case you don't know, candela ratings measure the directional light output, and it's how anything is rated where you want a light shining in a specific direction. Lumen ratings are just for omnidirectional output, like your regular light bulbs, where you want light shining in all directions. But for a more detailed description of these ratings, you can visit our product page here at etrailer.com for these lights, or Diode Dynamics provides additional information that you can find. Now, the power draw on that main beam is 2.7 amps, and the backlight is 0.03 amps. And these lights are designed with the newer technology known as custom TIR optics. TIR stands for total internal reflection. So unlike the older technology that uses reflectors or simple projector lenses, which aren't too efficient at focusing all of the light where you want it, this custom designed large TIR optic actually collects and focuses all of the light forward very efficiently. And instead of having another external lens, certain lens patterns have been molded directly into the surface of this lens. So that's going to prevent the normal efficiency loss you see with an outside lens. As you might know, when you shine light through any type of glass or plastic, you're going to lose some of that light. Actually, you could lose up to 10% of that light from it just shining through that lens. So by making it a part of this lens, you're going to pick up some efficiency rather than losing it. Now this does include the industry standard Deutsch style connector pigtail, and I do have another one of those here just to show you what this is going to look like when it's unplugged. So that's going to plug right into the back of that light and secure very securely rather. And so it'll clip into place, and then you'll be able to remove it as well. Now, these lights also feature a breather patch at the back, so that's going to prevent any moisture buildup. And as you can see, we do have a set of heat sinks here on the back housing that's going to dissipate the heat quickly to increase the longevity of these lights. These lights have been built with high intensity LED chips, and they do feature a durable powder-coated aluminum construction. The heavy-duty construction is going to do a great job of withstanding extreme temperatures, corrosion, and vibration. Testing is completed to SAE standards, just like your factory lighting components. And an interesting note, Diode Dynamics actually designed, engineered, and assembled these lights right down the highway from us at their headquarters here in the greater St. Louis, Missouri area. Now let me give you some overall measurements of these 3-inch pod lights. Looking at the overall width from end to end, we're sitting at about 3¼ inches. And looking at the overall height from end to end, it's going to be the same, 3¼ inches. And then looking at the depth from the front of our light to the end of our heat sinks, we're sitting right about 2 3/8 inches deep. Now these lights do draw a high current, and they do require adequately sized wiring for safe operation. So if you're not using a Diode Dynamics wiring harness, you want to be sure that you're using wiring that's size 16 gauge or larger. Now we do offer these lights with brackets, or you can just get one of these lights with or without brackets. But if these lights aren't necessarily what you're looking for in regards to features or specs, we do have a wide variety of other types of lights from Diode Dynamics. So take a look at those offerings that we have here from Diode Dynamics, and I'm confident you're going to be able to find just what you need. Well, I think that's going to wrap up our look today. I do hope that our time together was illuminating for you. Again, my name is Andy. Thank you for joining me.